What's up, guys? GP here, back with another episode. Today, I actually am taking it out of the mail. I rarely ever take it out of the mail. I don't know if I've ever taken it out of the mail for you guys. I always have it unpacked because honestly, I smoke a lot, and oftentimes I don't even know where it's coming from. Today I'm getting a product from Serene tree, so that's why I'm here sitting under or around this serene arena, this serene area. I needed to relax some. Not very flexible. Sometimes I'll be like this. Sometimes I'll just be like this probably. Who knows? I'm not going to be able to cross my legs the whole time, but let's get to it. Today I will be vaping on a disposable Delta-8 vaporizer, like I said, from Serene tree. It is the sweet watermelon flavor. It's by PuffBar. So if you guys are familiar with PuffBars, this is a product similar to that, but it has no nicotine in it. It is 21 and up, but it has no nicotine in it, so it's just straight Delta-8. And it says there's 1,600 puffs in the box, which is dope. Or in the PuffBar, sorry. It says it on the box. Let's open it up. Hope you guys have had a good week this far. We're halfway through. See, it's like a normal PuffBar, like the packaging. From what I've seen, I've only hit like one maybe, and it made me choke so bad because those were the nicotine ones. So I'm hoping this doesn't hit like the nicotine ones. Comes like this. It just has a stopper in the end. Take that off. I should just be able to hit it. You guys can see that first cloud. Oh, it does have on the bar as well 500 milligrams of Delta-8 THC. For those of you who didn't want to know that. It's a light smoke. It's like those nicotine vapes, but it doesn't punch you in the back of the throat or in the back of the chest like a lot of those do. A lot of those vapes that I've had, I've only had a couple of them just to try it out. You know, you've been drinking a little bit and one of your friends looks over and they're like, hey, you want to try this? And you're just like, all right, I guess. It smells good. You know, you've been riding around in the car. You smell that sweet watermelon. You hit it and they go, oh, and he just like punches you in the back of the chest and the back of the throat, and it's just horrible. In the back of the chest too, shit. It just punches the shit out of you. This didn't do that. Man, you get nice clouds off of it. I would imagine, I think I had tried another one by them before, that just so you guys know with the coils, the only cons I've had with the coils is I would be careful smoking them in groups, like passing it around a lot, because that coil heats up, and a lot of times with these style kind of disposables, it can get like that burnt taste a little bit. So guys, that is something I would advise you to, when you're passing it around, give it some time to rest. I'm sure it's on here somewhere, because sometimes it says that, but if it's not, yeah. Oh, and on the box it also says shake well before use. I did not know that. Alright, so I shake weighted that shit up. It should be good. As you guys can also see, the bottom has kind of like a roots type design. I don't know if you guys can tell that, but it lights up. It's a dope design and it's solid. I like that. Like those PuffBars, like some of the disposables, they're so small that if it fell out of your pocket, you wouldn't even notice. Like, this is solid. This has that solid battery inside. For those of you who know about vape stuff, it says 1.4 ohms cotton, and the battery capacity is 850 mAh. That doesn't mean a whole lot to me, But if you guys do know about some of these disposables or in some of these like vaporizers, like PuffBar type products, that might mean something to you. First, I'll get into this taste review. Because it is like an e-liquid, I can say they got the taste spot on. It is easier, I feel like, for the e-liquids to get the taste right. And I 100% taste the sweet watermelon they're going after. It's like a piece of candy enters your mouth. Like, it's like candy. It's like a Puff Bar. You know, when you get something like that and it's super flavored, like hookah, things like that, it has that effect. It is perfect for the person who would want that type of product. So for a taste, I'm going to go with like a 9. Because that's what it's made for. It's made for the person who doesn't necessarily want just the normal terpene carts and stuff like that. They want a unique product. They want a Puff Bar type product. They want a product also that is crazy inconspicuous. Because everybody has Puff Bars and vapes like that, no one would ever suspect you of it being Delta-8 or anything. If anybody were to ever talk to you about the product, nobody would ever guess that it was Delta-8. You probably should tell people before you pass it to them and ask if they want to hit it. But either way, it's not something you'd ever get stopped for or anything like that. It's even more inconspicuous than carts or anything like that. And see, even here right now as I sit here and hit it, these later hits sometimes I think I'm hitting it too fast back to back. These type of products aren't meant to hit. They're really not. They're not, because if you let it settle for a while and you let the coil reheat and you let the inside mechanisms work as they may, the flavor even comes back stronger again later. So that is something that I have noticed in these, and that's something that I would advise you guys about or tell you guys about. Next, I'm gonna move on to the effects, and the effects are nice. I'm starting to feel it in my eyes. And by no means is this the first session of the day. I'm not even gonna sit here and lie to you like that's the case. But I didn't just smoke before walking in here either. Like, I'm not just freshly lit. You know what I'm saying? So this is definitely something that's having my night feeling good, definitely relaxing. It is a product that you'll probably have to hit a few times because it can be a lighter smoke and you have to pull it yourself. It's not like the normal vape carts that's like pushing it through and heating it up super hot. So because of that, and because it's in an e-liquid form, you probably would have to hit a few. You'd probably have to hit it a few times. And you have to think, 500 milligrams over 1,600 puffs, you can do kind of the milligrammage per puff if you wanted to. And you can imagine, like, you need a few puffs to really get that Delta-8 effect. It's not going to hit you as fast as a cart will, but it's starting to hit me. I'm sitting here, I'm relaxing, I'm chilling. Yeah, just letting it sit there right then for a little bit extra time and talking to you guys. I got a stronger hit, I got a tastier hit, and it's definitely a product that is for somebody that's used to hitting these type of things. It's perfect to me if you want an alternative to the Puff Bar or alternative to nicotine and you want something different. I mean, I personally obviously like Delta-8 more than nicotine, but I know there's a lot of nicotine smokers out there, and this is a great alternative to that. I'm not going to sit here and make any health claims about health-wise or healthy or anything like that. I'm just going to say, to me, it's a superior alternative. So overall, guys, I definitely would suggest this Serene tree to you if you want this type of product. I don't think, and to be completely transparent with you guys, that you'll get the taste for as long as a cart would, because the way that terpenes are like evenly distributed through a full cart. The way that these puff bars are, if you're familiar with them, the taste just fades over time. That's just how they work. I don't want to sit here and try to dupe anybody or anything like that. I do think it's a good product. I do think it's a product that's perfect for people, like I said, who are used to the Puff Bar system and who like this type of convenience. Just slip it in your pocket, still solid, can drop, can do whatever, and still be fine. it's a great option for you, and you're going to get those Delta-8 effects. Those typical like hybrid indica Delta-8 effects. So definitely a suggested product, guys. Definitely a dope product. I like the way that they put a twist on it, because I like puff bars. I like the convenience of them. I like being able to have them. I was always jealous of the kids in college who had them in class and stuff like that. I'm like, we need that in a weed type option, and they made a Delta-8 DAP bar, puff bar option for us over at Serene Tree. I have a discount code available for you guys if you want to use that. It will be across the screen. That helps me a little bit if you want to support my channel as well. So, guys, I definitely appreciate you coming and vaping with me today. This sweet watermelon from Serene Tree is definitely dope. I hope you find your serene place. It's important to kind of just relax sometimes during the week. The week moves so fast, especially if you live in big cities and stuff like that. Life can start to move so fast. I can't believe it's already about to be at the end of the week again, stuff like that. But we just keep moving, we keep pushing on. I encourage you guys to keep pushing on. I encourage you guys to take those breaths, take those serene moments throughout your day to kind of appreciate what's going on, appreciate what you do have. Appreciate the situations, the people in your life that you do have, because that stuff's important. At least the weed that you have. Sometimes, have you ever just looked in your jar and been like, oh, thank goodness I have at least a little bit of weed at home, or I have a little bit of Delta-8, or I have a puff bar that I can go home to, or I have it in my pocket. Even if my boss is bullshitting, I can still just kind of slip in my cubicle, and just forget that bullshit. I encourage you guys to definitely find that joy in your life. Find what you can enjoy day to day. It's GP. Definitely been another episode. See you guys next time.